she likes Down on Skid Row movie, so
Down on Skid
you never
Row.
know if she's a Ouija board gal.
Little Shop of Horrors, man. It's funny. That's what.
Is it a scare? That's what it seems like to me.
It's a cool movie. It's about like an alien plant. Emily, if you want to take it away,
It's
I see you
awesome.
grabbing that mic.
Yeah, let's hear it, Emily.
Yeah, Rick Moranis is like he works in a flower shop and he's into plants, but like they're not successful because everyone on Skid Row is like poor. So
Yeah, it's in Skid Row in L.A. where all the homeless people
Yeah.
live.
There's a couple different Skid Rows.
LA
Oh.
is like the OG Skid Row.
Okay.
Yeah.
But they all sound like New Yorkers in that movie. So
Yeah.
I don't know.
The
But-
guy that
Oh,
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
trying to get to.
I sweep and I
Yeah.
sweep, and
So,
then
yeah.
I ask God why I sweep, and He tells me to sweep. It's a song.
And then an alien like plant comes down from space one day, and he doesn't know it's an alien, but the only way it will grow is by feeding it like blood. It's like a carnivorous. So he starts to give it his own blood, and then it gets huge, and he has to feed whole people to it. And
So
Yeah.
what do the two Skid Rowers do? What is their role in this?
there's two endings to the movie.
I didn't
That
know
it
about
ends
this.
the opposite way. In one ending, they both die, and in the other ending, they kill the plant and like
Oh,
live
cool.
happily ever after.
What
So-
happens in the movie?
If I
No,
turn,
I mean there's two endings to the movie.
Oh,
so if I
include
turn
it.
the movie on, do I get? Is it a choose your own adventure? Or
No, it just depends on if you watch like the theatrical cut or the director's cut or whatever. So I've seen both. It's weird.
Hmm.
And like the plant eventually gets like big enough that it can like kill people on its own.
and it talks too.
But
it talks like a
it
black
talks,
guy.
yeah.
come on, Simo.
Like that's how it sounds. Like I know that sounds crazy, but
But, yeah.
but if
Because who?
that's a good impression of that.
Frank
plant.
Oz, I think, voices the plant, and he was the voice
No
of
way.
like Yoda and stuff.
Oh yeah, he's Fozzie Bear. I mean, he's an
Yeah.
OG Muppeteer. It's
I'm
him,
pretty
it's
sure he voices
Frank
the
Henson.
voice.
That's if Frank Oz is doing that voice,
I
that's
think
fucking
so.
crazy. Frank Oz. Let me show you what Frank Oz looks like.
I feel like you're going into some interesting
That's Frank
territory
Oz.
here, Andy.
That's what Frank Oz looks like. So imagine Frank Oz being like, "Come on, Simo, give us some of that." Like that's pretty. That's
I don't like what you're insinuating.
dude. That's what the plant
I don't
sounds
like what
like.
you're insinuating.
That's what the but Frank. If that's Frank Oz, if Frank Oz is the one doing that voice, I would pay to see those tapes.
Emily, so Haley from
Modern Family,
Modern Family
Yeah.
is
who's now playing the Audrey character on
Okay.
Broadway.
then the guy who sings that song with her, that sweeps, the sweeper.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Who's the sweeper? He's the guy who gets the plant?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes, because he's like a nerd. So when the plant,
Yeah, he looks
so when
like
the
a
plant
nerd.
starts
Sounds
to
like a
become
nerd.
like super cool, people are like, "Oh, we'll put you on TV. Like, we'll make you rich with
Becomes
this
the
plant."
So-
shop becomes
Yeah,
famous,
like
very
the shop
So
successful.
when he's
famous.
talking about sweeping, is that before he has the store, or is he
yeah,
just
that,
sweep
no,
the
that's
store?
like the first song in the whole play.
Oh.
He
It's-
works
it's like
at the
the
store.
intro.
the store
Oh, he
exists the
doesn't
whole time.
own the store.
No, he was an orphan, and the
So why does
store
he get
owner like
famous?
took him in
Oh
because
yeah,
he-
and gave him a bunk, but he's a dick to him, right?
yeah, there-
That's
he's
what he
not
says
nice.
in the song.
I lied.
This guy's a dick to me.
Pretty much, Emily. How's the song go? Sing me the words.
This guy's a dick to me.
In the beginning,
Yeah.
it starts off like a child of the streets born on Skid Row. He took me in, gave me shelter, a bed, crust of bread, and a job. Treats me like dirt.
Yeah,
Calls me a slob, but I am.
yeah.
Damn.
And I sweep.
And I sweep.
And he
Also,
prays.
I was wrong. Frank Oz does not voice Audrey too, but he
Okay,
does.
thank God, 'cause
He's
that'd be
involved with like the
hilarious.
puppeteering or something.
Oh yeah, I mean
think. Yeah.
you should see this plant in the movie, dude. It's
It's cool.
incredibly impressive feat of puppeting.
They had to shoot some scenes like fully or they had to act out the scenes in slow motion so that the plant, when they would speed it up and play it in real time, it was normal speed so the plant could like sing at the right speed or whatever
That's cool.
because it was so big.
They couldn't puppet it fast enough.
I don't think so. It takes a lot to puppet that shit. I feel like
Did they
might
think
have
about
had
just
to do
using
something.
CGI?
Nah.
Wait.
was- this was back in
Now
the
we're
day.
talking.
This was back in the day.
This is a play though.
Yeah, it's a stage play and a movie, but there's an original movie with Jack Nicholson that has no singing, and that's really old. It's so old that it's like public domain.
It's dust.
So
You gotta watch it on dust.
So who
Yeah.
plays the plant in the play? Do they have to act in the slow motion in the play, and you just have to
No.
speed it up in your
no,
mind?
because the plant they have another puppet
Yeah.
and they can work it different ways.
Yeah. So
you
like
know?
we did this play at my school, and so like the person who was voicing the plant was just like under the stage where the pit orchestra was, but there was like someone behind it like moving the mouth, and then someone moving like the
I'd like to see a
vines.
picture of the plant at Emily's school play.
It was
Was
huge.
it a good
We
plant?
rented it from like a stage house. It was massive. It was cool.
Is that what your plant looked like?
It was not quite as shiny. It was more like
It started in a Maxwell House coffee can?
yeah, he grows it in a little coffee can.
He just finds some seeds, and he's like...
He just like reads books about plants like all day in his free time.
Like, does it grow itself?
Once he starts feeding it his own blood.
So did you have 3 different versions? Was that...
Yes. So like there's the little one that you put
Yep.
your hand in.
Yeah.
Mhm.
See, like
Like-
this is clearly from like a high school production.
But that's
or
kind of
something.
what mine looked like. But it was big
Yeah.
enough that someone could crawl into it when they were being eaten. So like you
That's
could get
awesome.
fully inside of it.
Yeah, I've seen a lot of high schools do this show, and I think a lot of them are able to pull it off pretty well. Because I don't know what the deal is with those puppets. Maybe they're just like pretty available because it's a popular
Because it's
show.
basically
But
just like one set.
It's cool.
Almost all of it takes place inside the
Greenhouse?
store. So like you don't have to build a ton of different sets. You can just spend money renting this plant, and then you just basically just do it all in one spot.
maybe we should put on Little Shop of
Dude, I
Horrors.
want to rent
You could be the
plant,
sweeper. You could be
dude.
the sweeper,
I sweep and I sweep.
and I'll be the plant.
He prays and he says, what am I supposed to do? And
Why do
and
I?
God's
What do
like,
I? What am I supposed to do?
in the song, correct me if I'm wrong, Emily. He's like, God, what is my purpose on this earth? And God's like, to sweep. So he just keeps sweeping, right?
Yeah, he says, I keep asking God what I'm for. He tells me, gee, I'm not sure. Sweep that floor, kid.
Yeah.
I love
That's
how
pretty
much
good.
Matthew like does know that.
Yeah, dude.
Really funny.
I
From one song
Yeah.
too. He's able,
Funny.
that's that. You know what? That's a great, very impressive.
Well, the one day,
Matthew. You're
dude, I
able to
mean, there's a
deconstruct the
viral
whole
video
thing.
of Haley from Modern Family just like in the street, like with a microphone singing this song with like a bunch of dudes who are just like singing in the background.
Yeah.
And I was like, saw it on TikTok or Twitter or something. And I'm like,
No, since
What is this video?
since she took over in the Audrey role, and the guy who's playing Seymour now, I don't know his name, but he's in this movie with Jennifer Lawrence that came out last year or 2 years ago. That's very good. An underrated like rom-com. Since those two have been doing the stage show, and they're also not the most famous people who have been a part of that show this run, but since they've taken over, they've been really pushing it on social media. I also kind of did a little deep dive like maybe a month ago. Some videos of them like popped up on my feed.
were they singing in the street?
No, this was pre-Sing in the Street. They were just doing like rehearsals. But everybody go see it. It sounds like it's going to be really good.
Yeah, I'm not going to go see it.
Okay. Well, we'll put on our own version so you can
Yeah.
see it then.
I'll be it.
Suddenly,
I'll be it.
I do want to step into the Audrey role for that one song, just for Suddenly Seymour.
And then are you Mr. Mushnick the rest of the time?
Is that the owner of the?
owner, yeah.
I feel like I could probably do that pretty well. No, I want to be the.
He's
plant.
just like a crotchety old Jewish guy.
Oh, I could definitely do that. That is
Another
me.
idea. You guys.
Wait a minute. Say that again. Crotchety old Jewish guy?
No.
I got an idea.
You guys put on the performance. It'll be a one-man show, just me.
Okay, so what if we do that thing where, like, you know how sometimes
half
people
painted?
do, yeah,
Yes,
half painted, but we
yes.
paint you in like 4 different pieces. So
Yeah.
you're like Seymour, and then you're Audrey, and then like maybe I don't know, your ass is the plant, something like that. I think that could work. I think that could really work.
No, we'll figure it out.
It's just a one like little spotlight, one man show. You know, growing up in my neighborhood on the Little Shop of
sweep and
Horrors,
I sweep.
I sweep and I sweep. You know,
That's all I know.
Hey!
That's how the guy talks, though.
yeah.
It is very. I called it a lisp, but New York City was a better way to
New York
phrase it.
City.
Yeah.
All right, I know we got to do the Who Would
Yeah,
Win
we
quick
do.
because you got to get out of here
Yeah,
right now.
fuck.
Okay, the Who Would Win of the week. Fuck, hold on, I can't remember who it is. I got it. Hold
The
on.
plant from Little Shop of Horrors. What's the plant's name?
Audrey too, because he's in love with Audrey. Seymour's in love with Audrey, so he names the plant after her. But he names Audrey too.
Is he intentionally feeding the plant people? Is he a
Yes.
Yes,
murderer?
because again, it gets him famous and it makes the shop
Yeah.
successful. So,
But
And it talks to
is
him, like, it
Audrey
talks-
cool with it? Like, yeah, let's feed the same people.
she doesn't know.
She doesn't know until the very end, and then it's like,
But do they still end up together? Well, not if they die, I
Not
guess.
if
They die, but yeah,
In the one where they defeat the plant, do they?
usually in the stage play version, they all die at the end.
that's
Okay.
cool.
But they're like together inside the plant.
Oh,
Aw.
like James and the Giant Peach.
Right.
They live out their
The
lives in there.
BFG.
Yeah, like the BFG. They live their lives inside of the giant.